What's up, Scorpio? Let's see what message Spirit has for the next 48 Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio placements. Huh, okay. That'll just be, yeah, bonus. I saw the Six of Wands. You guys could be focusing on like accolades, focusing on accomplishing something. You guys could also be getting attention here in the next 48 hours, or just in general. There's something that you do that you could be getting attention for. You have the World card. You have the Ten of Wands, the Tower, the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, if I could get it. There you go. Whoops. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Sorry about the glare. There's a window here. It's not even sunny. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Devil to the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are obsessed with your own success. Some of you guys are obsessed with just the idea of like reaching the highest pinnacle. You want to be self-sustaining. You want to be that person that, you know, has it all. The looks, the career, the mindset, the know-how. And so I feel like a lot of you guys are obsessed with becoming this version of yourselves that is like top notch. It's like you're very unrecognizable as this person to yourself and to many others as well. So I feel like you guys are genuinely just trying to make better decisions because you want to be at the top of your game. It's like someone that wants to know everything, right? Like you can't possibly know everything, but it's like you know enough to be able to facilitate conversations. You know enough to be able to create recommendations, right? So there's something here about that, like knowing enough. You guys could be closing out a cycle that's brought you a lot of burden. I see somebody here quitting their job. Because these newspapers are standing out to me here. Where it's like, and I know nobody does this anymore, at least I don't think, but, you know, you use the newspapers to see what jobs are out there. So that's what's standing out to me. Obviously, we have the World Wide Web, which the world is here, right? So I feel like you guys could be looking for a new job. But that's like old-fashioned, so I don't know. I might be talking to an older individual who knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, I do see that you guys could be closing out a cycle that's created a lot of burden, a lot of uncertainty. And I feel like you guys are just looking forward to like moving somewhere new. I feel like you guys, if this is about a job, and that's the first thing that came up, especially with that Ace of Pentacles, I just feel like you guys are working for like a tyrant, or you guys are working for someone that just isn't very appreciative, right? And so it's like you guys are looking for something completely new because you're tired of feeling the way that you feel. It's like work is work, and like no matter where you work or what you do, like obviously there's going to be certain stresses and certain factors, but you guys are really feeling burnt out when it comes to whatever the situation is. If this is a person, I see you guys being very calculated about how you move with this person. I see here it's like walking on eggshells. And so I feel like if you guys are trying to remove yourself from a love situation, you're definitely going to bring a tower, and yes, it's going to hurt you as well, but you're like, I can't do this anymore. It's like you guys are looking for peace in a situation, and so the best way to find peace is to walk away, is what I'm hearing. And so whether this is a job or a person, you guys are definitely going to be walking away and heading towards a new cycle that's going to allow you to kind of reflect. Really, there's going to come a period of time where you guys are just going to like have to sit and reflect in order to not make the same mistake again. And I mean, you could see it as a mistake, or at least not to repeat the lesson again, okay? It's probably like the more positive approach to that. But yeah, in the next 48 hours, you guys could be looking for a job online. Also too, you guys are closing out a cycle and starting a new one. Some of you guys have a career in music. Some of you guys love music. And so I see like music is your piece. And I feel like whatever burdens or whatever it is that you've been going through, it's like music's been keeping you sane. And so I feel like a lot of you guys, you could be starting something new when it comes to music. You could be more musically inclined in the next 48 hours as well. You guys could be discovering new music in the next 48. But yeah, I see here like you guys are just moving forward. I'm hearing let the music play. So a lot of you guys are just letting things happen. You're like, you know what? I'm not even going to try to control anything anymore. So you're like, I'm just going to like songs that let the music play, right? So you're just going to let things go. They're going to work out the way that they're going to work out, and you guys are going to be doing your own thing somewhere else, minding your own business, okay? With the 10 of Wands, I feel like in the next 48, you guys could be dealing with some burdens, whether this is internal or whether this is external. But I feel like you guys are burdened by something. You guys are just like done. I feel like whatever this is, like, because she's facing the world, that's what I'm saying. Someone here is closing out a cycle, right? It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I feel like you guys are going to be lightening your load in the next 48 hours, because I feel like 24 hours, you're burdened as hell. 24 hours after that, there is no burden. So I don't know, like, it's like, this is gross. It's like popping a zit, right? It's like 1 minute it's there, the next minute it's not. So that's how that feels right now. It feels like 1 minute something is there, the next it's not. And the hours, I feel like you guys are counting down. Hold on, there it is. The hours. I feel like you guys are counting something down. I'm telling you, like, something's gonna be there 1 minute, and then the next minute it's not. So the next 48, you guys are like cutting ties, you're making things known, you're setting boundaries, you're being clear about how you feel towards something or towards someone, okay? With the Tower, you guys could be experiencing a Tower moment in the next 48 hours. This could be regarding, I'm hearing, your finances. This could also be regarding an individual. I do feel like somebody here, some of you guys have to move or had to move. But there's something here about like unexpected news. Something unexpected happens in the next 48 hours. Some of you guys could lose your job in the next 48 hours. It's just why you're looking for work, okay? I don't know if your business that you're working for is making cuts or people are getting laid off. There's just something here about that. And the way things are going on right now in the world, like, it wouldn't surprise me if that's what it was, just a bunch of layoffs. So somebody here could be losing a job in the next 48, or you could be quitting your job in the next 48. And that's a Tower moment, because you're like, you know what? I wasn't expecting to wake up today and quit my job, but I did. And so now here we are. Okay, so I feel like there's definitely a Tower here. I feel like it's a blessing in disguise, though. So, like, if you get fired, it's a blessing in disguise. If you quit, it's a blessing in disguise. You might have to go through some trials and tribulations, right? Like everything else. Like, you're free to make choices. You're just not free of the consequences, right? Like, someone said that to me the other day. I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. But yeah, like, that's just what came to mind. It's like, you're free to make these choices, right? But you're not free of the consequences. So if you do end up quitting a job, then obviously the consequence of that is you don't know when you're going to find your next job, okay? So there's something here about that. Also, too, you could be working for some petty people where you give a 2-week notice and they just fire you on the spot. It happens. Okay, so you could be experiencing that as well. Kramer versus Kramer is what it says here at the top. There's something here that you guys are going through internally. I feel like it's you versus you. I feel like a lot of you guys could be modeling yourselves after people around you, but really the issue is within you. So some of you guys are going through an internal struggle or an internal conflict right now, whether this is pertaining like identity situations or like imposter syndrome, or I don't know who I am at this point in time right now. Like my life, it just isn't where I want it to be, right? So it could be that kind of energy. So I feel like there's definitely some sort of internal battle that's going on that I do see you guys eventually like figuring out, okay? With the King of Swords in the next 48 hours, like I said, you could be dealing with the boss. I'm telling you, someone here, it's like, you guys could be like, you know what, I give you my 2 weeks. And I'm like, you know what, we accept your resignation as of today. So you could have a boss that's petty, but again, it's like, they're very cutthroat. They're very, this is someone that's cold. This is someone that just couldn't care, but it is what it is. I think that you guys like accept, the situation. If you're dealing with a boss in the next 48 hours, I feel like, you guys are going to do your best to kind of ignore their attitude or ignore whatever it is that they're saying. Yes, you'll be in tune into the conversation, but at the end of the day, you're just kind of tuned out anyways. So I feel like somebody here is definitely checked out. Okay. It's like, you'll be dealing with your boss, but really like this will be you, like just thinking about whatever. So I feel like in the next 48, you guys could be getting a lot of rest. You could be feeling overworked, overstressed. I feel like somebody here could be sick as well. I'm hearing sick and tired, but yeah, it's like you are definitely in the next 48 putting something to rest, putting something on pause, or you're just getting rest. It says before and after. I'm telling you guys, like with that Kramer versus Kramer in this before and after, there's a transformation that's going on here for you. So those of you that are like having this like moment of like existentialism where you're like, I don't feel like I fit in anymore. This is all a blessing in disguise, okay? So you guys are definitely going through some sort of transformation, whether this is internally, whether this is spiritually, or however you want to look at it. But there's a change happening, and so go with that. You know, explore that some more. Don't be afraid to take chances, especially if these are things that are gonna make you happy, right? At the end of the day, it's like we all want happiness, we want contentment, we want peace. And so maybe right now focus on peace. What's going to bring you peace? And if there's a situation that you can get out of, like a job that might be toxic, then do it. You know, do what you need to do. With the Six of Cups here, I feel like a lot of you guys could be reminiscing about something from your past or from someone from your past. In the next 48, you guys could be getting a text message or a call. It says evening here. So in the next 48, you could be like hearing from someone in the evening, someone from your past. And it's like someone might need to make something right with you in the next 48, but I do see here like somebody over promising something. So you could be dealing with someone that just is trying to say the right things, but not necessarily deliver on those right things, okay? So again, you could be having someone that just over promises something in the next 48 that they can't deliver. Also, too, some of you guys might be on the outs with your sister. It says Sister Lillian. Those of you that are on the outs with a sister, especially with the Six of Cups, I see you guys making things right as well in the next 48 hours, or maybe you need to. Maybe you recently got into some sort of situation with a sibling, and so now you're needing to make it right in the next 48, right? You also have a windfall of money possibly coming in. I do see that if you guys do end up losing a job or you do end up getting a new job because you quit or whatever, I do see you guys are going to be making more money than you have. Okay, and like you have this glow up. You could also be dealing with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be your new boss that you're dealing with as well. Now keep in mind, your new boss could be toxic, or your new boss could really just create more like, I see someone getting into sales. I see someone like going from like whatever it is they're doing, they go into sales and they realize like how much more money they could be making. So you become obsessed, right? But it's like you're obsessed with like the money because you're just like, you're looking good, you're feeling good. So you're definitely coming into a new season where if your career isn't going the way that you want it to go, yeah, you guys have been unhappy with the way things are going. It's like you guys are going to be celebrating soon. You're going to be, I'm hearing night and day, right? Before and after. So again, there is a transformation that's going on here. Go with it. Try not to reminisce too much about what happened in the past or dwell in what happened in the past, and just move forward. But I do see beautiful things coming in for you, possibly in the next 48, possibly a little longer. But that's just the general energy I have outside of the next 48 hours. So hopefully that helps and resonates, Scorpio, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.